everyone, welcome to Madden 22 franchise mode. In this mode, we all know what Madden's like. It's Madden. If you've been through with it in the ages, it just got worse over time, especially this mode. But we're still going to do a series on it. In the beginning, I chose the Atlanta Falcons because it was the lowest overall, not including the player depth chart update and online. That's not including that. So we chose the Atlanta Falcons, and then we moved them. We moved them to Columbus, Ohio, creating the Columbus Aviators. And then so we're going to make a brand new team, a fresh start. And I already did this already. No players in the team. No players in the team whatsoever. As you can see. No players on the team whatsoever. And I fired all the staff. I fired the coaches, everything. So it's a brand new team. All of that. But since it's going to be the entire off season, NFL draft, free agency, let's just begin. And first, we're going to do the 2021 season recap. And yes, it's Madden. Look, the Cowboys and the Browns. The Browns have won their first Super Bowl in NFL history, 35-10. How ridiculous is that? How Madden prediction is that? How EA prediction is that? The Cleveland Browns winning their very first Super Bowl in NFL history. With Baker Mayfield as the Super Bowl MVP. And now, with this off season, the actual 2023 off season, he is on the block. He's on the trading block. They're thinking of trading him, but we'll see if he still remains in Ohio. So with that, I already told you that I fired everyone in the staff. No coach, no offensive, no OC, no DC. So we're gonna choose one. In the beginning it says Joe Judge from the New York Giants, Glenn Powers, Marshawn Wallace, Ian Alexander, Brandon Williamson, Jeff Powell, Clyde Holland. But it looks like what we are going to go to, who we are going to choose is these people. The ones that actually don't have a job or anything like that. And there is a ton. There actually is a ton. Because I don't think having a 3-4 is good. Especially Joe Judge from the New York Giants. Like, no reason why they fired Joe Judge in the game and in real life. No wonder. Riverboat Ron doesn't have a judge. That doesn't have teams. So let's do Riverboat Ron as the head coach. For DC, for an OC, let's do who would have a better offense? West Coast, multiple zone run, vertical. And Joe Judge again. West Coast power. Let's do West Coast. Lamont Booker. And for DC, okay, there's the 43 quarters, 3-4 under, 3-4 storm, 4-3 under, 46 with Bubba Davis. Let's go with Bubba Davis. And since there's no one on the team, we can advance the week. Let's view the 2021 retirements. Anyone that's actually good, actually worth getting. Gerald McCoy, Emmanuel Sanders, Devin McCourty, Deshaun Jackson, Golden Tate, Everson Griffin retiring, AJ Green, Jimmy Graham, Jason McCoy, Tim Tebow, it's a joke, Joe Webb, Larry Fitz, AP, Bruce Irvin, Josh Norman, Sean McCoy, Frank Gore, Jabal Sheard, Andrew Sendejo, Delaney Walker, Ted Ginn Jr., Brandon Carr, Kurt Coleman, Cameron Wake, Rashad Jones. So with those players gone at the end of year one in franchise, we still have a good chance of picking up some pretty good people in free agency. And due to copyrights and stuff, I do have the music off for that purpose. For week one of free agency, let's focus on getting one person of each, because we literally have no one on the team. Big Ben is a scheme fit, but that's what I totally forgot to do, because we have a brand new staff, so it has to be a brand new scheme. West Coast 42. So we gotta do the scheme fit, team schemes, and change it to West Coast 43. West Coast 46. So with the adjustment and in the actual scheme, let's continue on getting some players. So now with the scheme fit changed, Colin Kaepernick, but do we want Colin on the team? I don't know. But it's not in real life, so let's do Colin Kaepernick. Let's sign him. Let's sign him to the team. For halfback, our highest scheme fit is Leonard Fournette. It's a huge loss for the Buccaneers. In real life, it will be a huge loss. Alec Ingold for fullback. For wide receivers, top one is Calvin Ridley. But look at that, he won $84 million. Tight end, Rob Gronkowski. Another huge loss. To get Gronkowski off their team. I don't know if you guys like the line, but I really don't. So let's just quickly get these guys out the line out of the way. All of these guys get signed. It's gonna be a terrible line. Okay, for left defensive ends. For our left defensive end, it'll be Jarrell Casey. I haven't actually heard of him in real life in a long time. Derek Noddy from the Chiefs. Derek Noddy as a DT. Jarrett Grady for the right defensive end. Now look on my linebackers. But just like an ultimate team, your linebackers don't really mean well. So we'll do Markel Lee. Trying to not butcher these people's names. Dante Hightower. KJ Wright. And now our first cornerback we're gonna get is AJ Terrell Jr. Jerron Harmon as a free safety. So it looks like most of the actual Falcons we took out actually wants to be, but our first sub linebacker would be Tashawn Gibson. That actually is going to be a great come up. And for our kickers, doesn't seem like it's going to matter who the kicker is, so let's do Young Ho Koo. And Sterling Hofferter. So that'll be it for the first week of free agency. So let's just advance and see who we get. Okay, now in week 2 of free agency, let's see who we get. Lindstrom rejected the offer. Harmon accepted. Right tackle accepted. Colin Kaepernick accepted. Let's go. Fournette accepted. Young Ho accepted. Jarrell Casey accepted. Hunter accepted. Leftesto rejected. Markel Lee accepted. Dante Hightower accepted. So it looks like the Columbus, for week 1 of the Columbus Aviators free agency is going to be pretty stacked. It's going to be a stacked team already at 81 overall. No, I'm sorry. Now for week 2, let's get Ryan Fitzpatrick. Ryan Fitzpatrick is our backup. And for our number 2 running back, it's Johnson. Power back. Don't really need another fullback. So wide receivers. But our next one will be our next scheme fit. Doesn't look like we can have a scheme fitted wide receiver. It's not good. That's really not good. So let's go all the way back up. Okay, so since we're all the way up, let's do AJ. No, not A. I was gonna say AJ Brown, but let's do Antonio Brown. We all know his story in real life. We're not gonna get to that. I'm not gonna get to that. For our tight end, you have a scheme fit in Zach Ertz. And just to fill the team, we're back on the offensive line. This question for you guys. Are you guys offense heavy or defense heavy? For me, it has to be the defense, because the defense wins championships. And that is quoted on what Ray Lewis said in Madden 2005. So for our next left end, we get BJ Hill. For our next D tackle, we get Brandon Williams. For our next right end, we get Mario Edwards Jr. from the longtime Panther. For linebacker, we get Michael Hendricks. It's crazy that his overall is 86 right now. It's ridiculous. He used to be one of the top tier linebackers in the game. I would say like 2-3 years ago. Patrick Onwuasor for middle linebacker. Pernell McPhee for the right outside. It's a good run stopper. Always been a good run stopper. For our second corner, we get Isaiah Oliver. get Juju Hughes for free safety. And for our second sub linebacker, we get Dane Cruikshank. I just hope I didn't butcher that name. So that'll be leaving it to the second week of the free agency. So let's advance the week and see who we get. And if you're wondering by now, I actually do have the salary cap off. It looks like mostly everyone accepted, bringing the overall up to 79. We kind of have a full team, almost a full team now, so that's why it went from 81 all the way down to 79. We got a full team. Almost a full team. I think we would have to pick up a couple more people. So let's see who we got focus on. So again, we got Kaepernick and Fitzgerald as our QB. Got Fournette and Kerryon Johnson as our running backs. So we need one more running back. A couple more wide receivers. One more tight end. One right end, a couple D tackles, one more linebacker, cornerbacks. What? That's not good. That's not good, but hopefully they accept it because it's a lot of money I'm giving them. It's a ton of money I'm giving them. Okay, so still going on. We need we're good on quarterbacks, so for halfbacks, our next scheme fit is Darrell Williams. And I've seen that Cordero Patterson is in free agency, so let's switch him back to wide receiver. So sorry about that, there's apparently an Amber Alert. So again, so we're thinking of switching Cordero Patterson to wide receiver, back to wide receiver, so he'll be our wide receiver come up. So tight end. Our next one is Tyler Croft. And even though he's not really going to be a good scheme fit, when he is a wide receiver, we're just going to keep him at wide receiver and keep him to left end. I'm done with the linemen. We're good on left end. Get Linval Joseph for D tackle. For right end, our next come up is Jordan Phillips. Sorry about that. Another Amber Alert. It's crazy. I kind of hate those kind of people that take children away and kidnap them. But anyways, our left. No, we don't need a left linebacker. For our middle linebacker. No, we don't need another one. We don't need another one. But for our third come up, if we actually do come up with cornerbacks, it'll be Garyon Conley. We're good on free safety. We're good on sub linebacker. So let's advance to fourth week of free agency. Now on fourth week of free agency, we get Cordero Patterson, get Linval Joseph, we get rejected by Conley, we get Darrell Williams, okay, so we get rejected by another cornerback. So with it being the last week of free agency, let's see who we get. Who we need to pick up in the draft. So we're good on quarterbacks. Cordero Patterson. Let's change his position to wide receiver. So we're good on running backs. Good on a fullback. We need to pick up a wide receiver. Yep, just like what I thought. I kind of knew it that he wouldn't be a scheme fit at wide receiver. We can pick up linemen at the free agency and before the beginning of the season. So we need a wide receiver. We need cornerbacks badly. Like, really bad. Seriously. Why would everyone not choose the newest Columbus Aviators? So let's advance the week to the NFL draft. So let's start the NFL draft, the 2022 NFL draft. For the first pick, it would be Paul Franklin, quarterback from Florida State, FSU. And then they go for the Lions. So for our first pick, I think we skipped the first pick. We get Brian Bynes, free safety, with 91 acceleration, 81 agility, 82 change of direction, 87 speed. So he'll be a good one. He'll be a good pick. That was a good choice. For our next pick, it'll be Sean Judge, 94 speed. That's going to be a phenomenal pick. A phenomenal pick for me. Our next one, our third round pick 18, goes to Phil Carter, linebacker, 90 acceleration. Our fourth pick in the 18th, fourth round, pick number 18. We get Elijah Moss, 93 speed, 93 acceleration, and 93 agility, and 88 speed. Elijah Moss. So we get one wide receiver. And then for our 5th round pick, Isaiah Duggins, 90 acceleration, 85 agility, 90 speed. For our sixth round pick, we get Sydney Wright. The only dark green he has is defensive tackle, is strength. So I don't really think we'll be seeing him on the field. And for our last pick of the NFL draft, we get Nate Hardwick, another wide receiver we need. 90 speed, 88 agility, 90 acceleration. So that will be the 2021 NFL Draft. So let's see the NFL roster. So we get most of our, so let's do, just to get these two of my rookies on the field, let's release Daryl Williams and Kerryon Johnson. Because I will I'm thinking mainly using Sean Judge because he has 94 speed. For our wide receivers, we got a good 5. Looking good. Marquise for left linebacker, we're gonna release Michael Kendricks. To keep Phil Carter. And it looks like that's going to be looks like that's going to be a team and off season. But since we have I don't want to do it preseason, so let's continue saying that the preseason is the off season. because no one really cares. No one really cares about the preseason, so let's go to free agency. For top quarterback for in free agency is Big Ben. Let's just pick up Big Ben for the hell of it. For running back, it'll be Melvin Gordon. But anyways, let's see. It'll be a brand new team. That's what I just remembered. So we might not need Kaepernick, Big Ben, any of those people I picked up. So Colin Kaepernick, Big Ben, and Fitzgerald are going to be off the team. Like again, I just remembered that it was going to be a brand new team. Nothing but rookies on this team. So our highest overall rookie will be Manuel Valles, a strong arm. And our next one will be Nolan Abrams, another strong arm. So we can say goodbye to Colin Kaepernick. Oh yeah, that's right. It goes down to the least amount. So we got 2 rookies for quarterback. We need 1 more rookie for running back. But let's see who they are. Let's see who they're going to be. They are going to be Matthew Hess, an elusive back. So we need we don't have, there's no fullbacks in the free agency, so let's do pick up another rookie running back. And that'll be Ron Shelley, a power back. So what I just realized is that I wouldn't need Cordero Patterson. all the free agency pickups I don't even need. How smart of me is that? So we got two quarterbacks, three running backs with one fullback. So we got two wide receivers already. We gotta pick up three more wide receivers. So our wide receivers will be Chad Wiley, a slot receiver. Oscar Day, a deep threat. And Ethan Nance, another slot receiver. And going for tight ends, we need 3 rookie tight ends because of ridiculous me. So there'll be Terrence Richard, a 6'6" blocking tight end. So anyway, it's just another offensive lineman. Darren Rouse, another blocking tight end. Craig Donaldson, a possession. Okay. Okay, so anytime Craig Donaldson is on field, that's who I give it to. How ridiculous is that? But yes, again, it's going to be a brand new team with nothing but rookies. Fresh meat. So at least one rookie of each lineman position. It's kind of ridiculous that I have 2 blocking tight ends. So those 2 blocking tight ends makes up for 2 lineman positions. Connor Carter, a power tackle. Nate Saunders, a power guard. Sam Martin, not the singer. Power center. Or is it Sam Smith, the singer? Isaac Douglas, another power guard. I think Sam Smith. And Ronnie Mellon, another power. So hopefully with these power linemen, I get a pretty good, my 94 speed running back gets a good fieldage. So need more. So need a. I only have 1 rookie on the defensive line. That's on deep tackle. But with the new substitute specialist, I would only need 1 of each, to be honest. Because that is how different EA made. That's how different EA made Madden. That the linemen can be substituted for the linebackers. And linebackers can get substituted for the safeties. So your entire line and all of your linebackers are pretty much useless. So our first rookie will be Michael Yarbo, a left end. Our next, we already got a D tackle and rookie. But just to see if he's an upgrade, which I highly doubt that he will, since it's going to be lower than 75. Mike Hatcher, a power rusher. And for right end, it will be Chris McQueen, a speed rusher. Yeah, that's gonna be a huge decrease. Let's see if I can finally release people. Yes, I can. Finally release people. Releasing practically everyone I signed in free agency. Quite literally, everyone. I think it's as long as the team roster is above 46 people that I can actually release. Not exactly 46, so I can't release anymore. So going on to our linebackers. We pretty much need one of each. Because you can sub. You can sub your linebackers for safeties now. Mainly your middle linebackers, so need at least one middle linebacker. If I remember the 46 defense. So our left linebacker will be Connor Hobbs, a 62 overall run stopper. For our one linebacker, it'll be Tyreek Cooks, a 62 overall run stopper. And our right linebacker, it'll be David Wendell, a speed rusher, 62 overall. So again, as long as it's above 46, I can release players. Now focus on cornerbacks. And for cornerbacks, we need 4 more. And those cornerbacks will be Glenn Claiborne, a 66 overall slot. D'Angelo Green, a 64 overall zone. Ramon McAllister, a 64 overall. And Terrell McKnight, another 64 overall. Now looking at our safeties. We need 1 more rookie free safety and then 2 rookie sub linebackers. So our rookie free safety is Carlos Bradham from Minnesota. So he actually is a keeper because I am actually from Minnesota. I'm currently in Minnesota. Our next one is Rashad McPhee, a rookie from Ohio State. And then DeJuan Kelly from Oklahoma. And for kickers, we get Michael Dodson from Auburn. And that's pretty much it. Is there another rookie? Yes. From North Dakota State and DSU. That's only a couple hours away from me. You can switch him to punter. So goodbye Sterling. Hofstadter. Hofrichter. Got Eric Tuttle from NDSU. To kicker, to punter. Release Young Ho Koo. Sean Gibson. Duron Harmon. So as a fill-in, we need another right outside linebacker. So for our fill-in, we get Vince Knox, a rookie from Auburn. Fill-in middle linebacker. For fill-in middle linebacker, we get Keith Williamson from OKC, Oklahoma. I have no clue why it's pitch black, but okay, keep moving forward. We're okay on left linebacker. We're good on D tackle. Good on right end, left end. We're good here. Especially since we have technically two tight ends that are technically linemen. So we can just put more rookies in to fill the team, just fill up the 75-man roster. So let's go to free agency. Okay. So, Michael Phelps as a rookie quarterback. How ironic is that, Michael Phelps? Kendrick Corbett as running back. Denzel Dudley, a deep threat. Just to fill in the roster, get some extra linemen. Instead of Kurt Collins, it's Kurt Collins. It's funny. Okay, now going on to defense. And again, just filling the roster. Aries route. Marquise Bruce. Monte Mayo. Randy Wright. Donovan Hicks. John Heath is 6'6". Juan Felder. Luke Ramsey. Dang, it seems like we would have to get some stars in here so we can actually fill it up to a full 75. Wow. Never really noticed how ridiculous amount of players 75 players is. Jeez Louise. Because we only made it up to 63 players on the team. We only made it up to 63 players on the team. Wow. So, after releasing players I picked from the free agency, seems like we have to get them back on the team. We have to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we don't need Nate Hardwick. But it will be a better contract for the superstars I'm going to get than a free agency contract. Because right now with a somewhat of a full team I want. Somewhat of a full team, how I want it. It's only gonna be so little. One, two, three, four, five. So we don't need one Felder. We don't need Luke Ramsey. And we don't need Victor Hilton. So with everything, we only come down to 51 players on the roster. And it's been, and this is going to be a mighty long video, so I'm going to cut it here. Again, this is an off-season video, so it'll be much shorter in the actual games. So if you like it, please like it, dislike it, whatever. But until then, we'll see.